just a quick update on the truck, and I guess RV transport as well. So I've got a trailer hooked right now, headed to Madison, Wisconsin. I picked it up in Elkhart at our storage lot. Try to get that to focus in. I don't know why it's so out of focus. There we go. This is my last second run of the week, potentially the last run. I also did one run from like Dutchman over to our storage lot to transfer a trailer yesterday, because it was end of month. We had to get it out of the manufacturer. So, and then I took one with me that I was supposed to transfer, but we got caught up. I took that one to Slinger last night. So I'm headed tomorrow afternoon for a camping trip just in southern Wisconsin for the 4th of July weekend. So I could have potentially ran tomorrow, but I have to get new tires on the truck. My tires are at the end of their life. I got, for, what are they? I think they're like a Falcon Wild Peak highway tire. And I got roughly 62,000 miles out of them, which isn't great. I should have rotated them like at least one more time, and I probably could have got 70,000 out of them. So that's on me. Although I did try to get them rotated when I got the brakes done, but their lift was broken and they couldn't rotate the tires. So I did technically try to get them done. I obviously could have taken it somewhere else. But yeah, so they probably could have lasted about 70,000 miles had I got that one more rotation. Maybe a little more if I rotated them another time throughout the lifespan. But I just decided to go, factory size Advanta ATX tires, which they're a cheaper tire. They have a 50,000 mile warranty. They are load range E. I decided to go with the all-terrains. I might kick myself on that. I just figured these are going to be on through winter, so rather than just a highway tire, I might get a little better traction with being in the Midwest with the snow and most of our deliveries going up into Wisconsin. They were the same price for their highway tire or all-terrain, so I decided to go all-terrain. They're both rated for warranty of 50,000 miles, so they were about $400 to $500 cheaper than the Coopers that I was going to go with. So I figured I would give these a try. My tires, my current tires lasted 7 months, which was, like I said, about 62,000 miles. So I figure I should probably plan on every 6 to 8 months I'm gonna have to get tires on this thing if I, keep doing what I'm doing. So I figured I would try these tires out, see, over the course of a year it might save me $500 to $1,000 if these tires are decent. If I run them this time and they wear out way too fast, or they're too loud, or they just, I don't know, whatever the case might be, if I don't like the tires or they just don't work out, then I'll switch to something. I've never been a huge fan of Falcon. I know a lot of people like Falcon tires. They were brand new when I bought the truck, on the truck, so I've had Falcon all-terrains on other trucks, and I just never, not that I dislike them, it's just I can just kind of, they are what they are. I think they're a little bit overpriced for what you get. I've always been a fan of Cooper tires. Their all-terrains have been great. I haven't tried their highway tire. That's kind of the route I was going to go. So if these Advantas don't work out, I'll probably switch to the Coopers. I've had those on multiple trucks. I've liked them. I put them on my work trucks usually. So as far as like mile per gallon, they usually don't hurt too much, even going with like an all-terrain. And they're quiet. They last a long time. So I'm kind of skeptical on the Advantas, but I figured I would give them a try. I did buy some new wheels, well, new used, I found them on Marketplace. That was kind of hectic, so I bought a set of wheels that the person said was for a Ford 8x170 bolt pattern. Found out that they were not. They're actually for GM. So those, I mean, it's Facebook Marketplace, not like I can return them, so I'm just trying to sell those, hopefully get my money back out of them. And I bought another pair that I guess technically they could be not for Ford again. Someone could be lying again, but the guy, when I pulled up, did have a couple Super Duties in the driveway. Seemed very knowledgeable, so I trust that he sold me the right product. And I'll post a picture once I get, so the truck's going in tomorrow morning for the tires, getting them put on, mounted, balanced, all that good stuff. And from there, I'm going to go pick up my travel trailer, my fifth wheel, not my travel trailer. I picked that up already, it got serviced. I'm going to pick up my fifth wheel, and I'm going to bring it home, get it loaded up. I got to grab the groceries for the trip and stuff like that. So we're trying to roll out tomorrow, hopefully like 4:30. But we'll kind of see how it goes. But that's pretty much it. So the truck's getting tires. I'm gonna order, as far as maintenance goes, I did an oil change not that long ago. It's not due yet, but I'm going to plan on doing it probably in a couple weeks. I'm gonna do oil, fuel filter, and I'm gonna try to get the service for the transmission and the differentials done at the same time. And then next up, because I just turned 175,000 miles, I want to get the S&S disaster prevention kit installed, and there's something else, and I can't remember off the top of my head. It's like, I don't think it's an oil cooler, but a filter, and I'm just drawing a blank, but it's on the top of the engine bay. It's a known 6.7 issue. I've brought it up in other videos, but I want to get that deleted. And the way they do that is they'll run a drainage pipe basically through the exhaust. So I think end of summer, sometime, I'm going to schedule the truck to go in and get the S&S disaster prevention kit and that filter deletion. And then from there, the truck, should be set up to go a long ways. With the disaster prevention, the CP4 can still go out. It just hopefully doesn't take out the rest of the fuel system. I could replace the CP4 with an aftermarket pump, but those are, you're talking $2,500, $3,000, maybe more if you're paying for installation. And I think I'll just start with the disaster prevention. If the CP4 goes out, then at that point I can think about doing a different pump. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the truck. Right now I haven't been running as much RV transport, but I have been doing a lot more camping with my family, so I think the miles are still averaging out to about 10,000 miles a month. I've had it for 7 months. I've put 62,000 miles on it. This weekend's camping trip is, I think, only like 90 miles from my house, so it's not a lot of miles. Probably could have not done the tires this week and just held off till next week, but I don't know, I just wanted to get them done. So I'll be looking to hopefully sell the wheels that I bought that weren't for Ford, and then hopefully sell the wheels that are coming off of this truck, just because I don't see myself putting them back on. So hopefully I'll flip and make my money back on the ones that I bought that weren't correct, and I'll make hopefully selling these will pay for the tires, and there won't really be an expense there. But other news, I'm trying to think. I do believe we have 80 units to move over the next couple of weeks. It did look like I saw a team email go out, because we got another dealer on, a new dealership that we're delivering to. So I I got to see the email list, and I noticed there's a few more drivers on the email list than the last one, so I'm guessing we hired a few new people. So far, we're still staying busy, but I do know that the shutdowns are coming, and I do know that we're not looking to lease on any drivers right now. That, will likely change come fall, when things start moving again, or at least when the 2026s start hitting. I would guess that, we'll probably look to lease on some more people, but at this time, I know I spoke to my dispatcher. We're not going to be leasing on anybody else. He did say that, I could have, drivers using my truck because that doesn't cost any more money. It just costs money to lease on more trucks for insurance purposes. So if I want to, if I've got buddies that want to run, they can run on my truck. I just don't know if I want to do that. I got one buddy that, he got his commercial license permit, so as soon as that goes live, he'll be running. But that's it for updates for now. I'll once I get the tires and rims put on and stuff, I'll attach a picture in another video.